In this video we are talking about finding the perfect partner for these. What is up everybody, and welcome back to 40 Runs and one of our world famous, yes world famous, viewer interaction, you guys driving the video, content, comments thing. Made that up. As you can tell, these videos are highly unscripted, not even marginally scripted. They are totally not scripted in any shape or form. But put all that to one side, because what I want to know from you, before you do anything else, before you turn away and turn off and move on to a video by Ben Parks, I want you to go into the comments and write, firstly, do you have a super shoe? If you do, what is it? And secondly, if you've got a super shoe, what are you using to complement it as a training shoe? Now that could be anything. That could be something from Brooks from 1987, or it could be something really, really awesome like, I don't know, Saucony Speed 3. Right, so seriously, for a minute, this question has come up a little bit on the Long Run show, the live stream we do at 7 o'clock on a Friday, UK time, check it out. But it is a question that comes up, and it is, what is the perfect shoe or the best shoe to use if you're training in a super shoe? Now, I've got the Alphafly 2 for my marathons, but you could have Asics Metaspeed Sky Plus, you could have Saucony Pro 3, Adios Pro 3, or whatever you've got, right? Doesn't matter, it's immaterial. But I'm talking carbon plated racing monsters that have, you know, come out over the last 5 years or whatever it is. What shoe is best to use to complement that in your training? Now, you may be using this in your training, and that's up to you. But for me, I've tried to find the best partner, and I'm going to let you know which shoe I prefer the most. But I say, most importantly than anything else, I want you to tell us what shoe you've been using. Now, there's many shoes that I could have pulled up out of the garage. Takumi Sene, Puma, Deviate Nitro, Puma, Nitro Elite. You could say Glide Ride 3. You could say Reebok Energy X. There's so many different shoes that you could sort of say actually complements your race day shoe. If you're a stability shoe, where you could say the Tempest, and then maybe you wear the Pro 3 on race day. Do you see what I mean? It's trying to match up and find the perfect partner for your sort of race day shoe. And I think it's kind of a magic art, because if you nail it, you're going to be killing your training and you're going to be smashing out your race day experience. Now, for me, it's going to be no surprise, is the Saucony Endorphin Speed 3. Now, I'll make you laugh. I recorded this video already once, and I continually mentioned Pro 3 all the way through the video, and then realised at the end of it, when I went to edit it, that I'd said Pro 3 and I meant Speed 3. So this is actually the second take, but just to again show you that we don't do these things professionally on 40 Runs. It's all very ad hoc. But anyway, no, make you laugh. But the Speed 3 for me is the perfect training partner for the Alphafly 2. Now, why is that, do you say? Well, I've got a TPU plate in it, so I've got a plate I can lean on if I want to do some fast work. It's not overly heavy, it's under 9 ounces in my UK 9.5. It wasn't eye-wateringly expensive, £165, which I appreciate is a lot of money, but it wasn't eye-wateringly expensive. The Power on PB midsole in it's responsive, gives me enough back. But yeah, the outsole's been massively improved. Now, these things have got 100 miles coming up to, probably, on them. Bear in mind, I'm running 40 to 50 miles a week at the moment, people. Alright, I'm chewing it up there. But in general, it's doing just fine. We haven't had any real greasy conditions out at the moment, but so far so good. If it's been like wet, it's still been fine, but it's those greasy conditions that the Saucony Endorphin lineup struggle. But overall, it's been fine. The upper's breathable, fits great, plenty of foam around there. But it just, my point is that I can do everything in this shoe, and that's what I'm trying to say badly, but it just gives me everything in terms of options, windows, recovery shoe, speed sessions, long run shoe, just grabbing 3 miles because I'm, you know, running down to do a coaching session. It gives me such versatility, and then I can then take it to a half marathon. I could take it to a 10k and put it through its paces and get me ready for race day when I want to put this on. Do you see what I mean? It's like, it's not as big a step up from as going with a, you know, like a Ride 15 or a Guide 15 moving to this, because I've got that relatively flexible plate, but I do have a plate in it. It's not completely alien to me. Does that make any sense? I've got a reasonable stack height. All right, this is massive, but do you see the similarities? And that's, yeah, that's where I'm at. So where are you at? Let me know in the comments. Like I said, I don't know whether this is the perfect double act. Maybe, as I say, there could be something else. Maybe the Pro 3, you could switch it. I don't know. I don't know. But for me, in terms of the best working partners for marathon training or half marathon training, is probably these two. This is where I'm at for mine. So yeah, so that's me. Like I say, the most important part of this video is you and your interaction. Smash it down in the comments. Let's start a conversation. Join in and talk to other people. You know, other people who follow 40 runs down in the comments, and let's find out, and let's try and match it up. What we think are the best ones. Maybe you've got the Metaspeed Sky. What's the best shoe that goes with that? You tell us. Put it in the comments. Right, so okay, there we go. That's it. Done. I'm going to drink the rest of that coffee. I'll catch you later.